Where and how does the global conveyor belt begin?
Deep ocean currents drive the global conveyor belt. The conveyor belt begins in the Earth's polar regions and continues in a loop throughout our oceans and heats or cools depending on the area the currents pass through. The red lines on the map represent the warmer water in the global conveyor belt.
The blue lines on the map represent the cooler water in the global conveyor belt. Cold, salty water on the path of the conveyor belt is more dense. When cold water switches to warmer water, it becomes less dense and goes north up to the equator. It also moves slower than most currents.
What are gyres?
A gyre is any large system of ocean currents. There are 5 main gyres on Earth. Why aren't gyres formed on the equator? Gyres don't form on the equator because the Coriolis effect isn't present. What does the Coriolis effect mean?
Coriolis effect is a phenomenon that causes fluids like water and air to curve as they travel across or above Earth's surface.
How does the Coriolis effect affect the direction of a hurricane spin and the ocean currents?
The high-pressure air rushes toward the eye of the storm, a low-pressure spot. The eye deflects the air rushing towards it, making the air start to curve. The air tries to push back to the eye, but deflects again, making the air spin. It affects the ocean currents because when the water is moving around the Earth, the Coriolis effect curves the water.
How does the Coriolis effect affect the surface water ocean currents?
The Coriolis effect provides a deflect in the circulating air in the atmosphere to create surface water ocean currents. How do you think the Gulf Stream affects the climate on the coast of the state of Florida?
The Gulf Stream affects the climate in Florida because it is warm water in the Gulf Stream, making passing wind warmer, which blows over Florida, warming the climate.